Welcome to Who You Got Gobble 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 Week
It's
12.
Turkey Week, bud.
What is Turkey Week,
Week 12
isn't it?
this week.
Hey,
Week.
turkey, gobble gobble.
Who you got?
Gobble this
Hey,
down.
you know what Abraham Lincoln did in 1863?
He had a Keystone Light.
October the 3rd, 1863. You was thinking something else, but...
I was.
Yeah, Sarah Josephia Hale or something like that. She's the one, you might know her, she's the one that wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Okay.
She wrote to the president for 17 years to try to get Thanksgiving, to make Thanksgiving a holiday. And Abraham Lincoln did it on October 3rd,
thank you,
1863.
Mr. Abraham Lincoln.
I researched that.
It's
got to be true. It's on the
internet.
internet.
The brains on bread.
What, you got anything about Thanksgiving?
There's 3 games on that day.
3 games in a week.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
This is your first time can actually narrow down the game of the midweek.
Yeah, I'm going to do it too. Do you know the first NFL game was played on Thanksgiving in 1920?
Yeah, I think we go over this every year.
Not that
Old
one.
news.
Old news. Rewind it.
Hey,
Yeah,
do you want
go ahead.
I'm lost, dude. It's Thanksgiving. COVID, you can't be around your family or whatever. But
Look at you go.
look at me go. I got the turkey here.
Got Biggie.
Got
Got our shot of the week lined up.
You got.
You want to hear about these games in the midweek?
I'm trying to get it out of you. I'm trying to get it out of you, man.
There's 3 games this Turkey Day, this midweek.
Thanks goodness.
The first one played is the Texans are at Detroit. Who you got?
Who I got?
Who you got?
I got the Houston Texans. That Matt Stafford ain't. Move on.
Detroit's either up or they're down.
Yeah,
Up or they're down.
yeah.
Last week, shut out. Right?
Yeah,
So, I'm taking the Houston Texans too.
That's a wash.
This one could be exciting. This one is for a possible battle for first place
Oh, yeah?
in the NFC East. Yeah, you got the Washington football team
This guy.
going to the Dallas Cowboys, where
Yeah.
your Red Rockets back.
Yeah, Andy Dalton had a good game last week. That game winner. The winner of this game is gonna have 4 wins.
And lead the division.
Yeah, with 5 games left.
Now you
With
still
5
got
games left.
the Eagles, and we're going to talk about them in a minute.
Yep.
But they're sitting down there, man, at 3-6-1.
Oh, yeah.
So even if they get a 4th win, they're still going to stay in first place.
Yeah, I mean Washington could be leading. Believe it or not, Washington could be leading
At 4-7.
at 4-7. With 5 games left to play.
Why you say Washington though? If you picked, who'd you pick to win?
Cowboys though.
All right, then we both took the Cowboys. Why would you say Washington? Why would
I
you
said
say
if they
Cowboys?
win. If they win.
But they're not because we both picked Cowboys.
Okay.
Now the true mid game of the week.
You got one.
Midweek game. What are we calling it?
Game of the midweek.
The Baltimore Ravens
Yes,
are going
sir.
to Pittsburgh Steelers
Wow.
Thursday night at 7:20.
I did get this. This is the first time Ben Roethlisberger. He's been on, I think, 2 previous Thanksgiving games. This is the first time the Steelers have hosted a game since he's been quarterbacking.
I know it's the first time they've ever been undefeated this far in the season.
That is crazy.
And I think, honestly, Baltimore has they're finally playing a legitimate team that could knock that undefeated record off their stoop.
Thanks, COVID.
And
running back.
entered COVID. Let's take out not just your star running back. Let's take out both your running backs.
Good news.
Let's take out a defensive tackle.
Good news though. Gus Edwards is going to be starting their running back. He had a good game against the Steelers.
Yeah, he did. He got like over 100 yards. Had a touchdown.
Here's something I found out about that game. Jim Harbaugh has only lost 3 games in a row. I think only once.
It could happen again.
And it was in 2018.
So what are you taking, Baltimore then? Who you got?
No, I'm taking the Steelers.
I took the Steelers as well.
Until they get knocked off, taking the Steelers. Is there any Saturday games?
Not yet. Not yet. The game of the week.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy
What are your 3
family,
Fs?
whether you're with them or not.
What are your 3 Fs again?
Oh, man.
Family,
Football.
food.
Food. Love it.
Happy
You can add a
Thanksgiving.
4F in there for fun. You can add a 5th F in there for friends.
Yeah,
You can add another F in there for let's get on with these freaking games. You got the game of the week.
All right, who you got?
Chiefs are going to Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
And there's some trouble brewing in Tampa Bay already. They're talking about benching Tom Brady.
No way.
No, I'm just kidding. Tampa Bay's coming off a horrible loss.
Yeah.
Short week for them.
Horrible. Speaking of, did you know that he stubbed? No, he didn't go out and say good game to Jared Goff. It's like when he loses, he just cries and walks off the sideline.
And that's why the significance of this game is the changing of the guard. Patrick Mahomes will do that. He'll go out there and tell you good game, blah, blah. Brady, go to bed. You're done. It's time for night, bud.
Yeah, interesting fact, too. Brady's never gone to the playoffs as a wild card. He's always
That's
been a
true.
division
He's always
winner.
won the division. Yeah.
They might even make it this year.
Changing the guard in this one. We got the Chiefs. Kind of a little segue into the power rankings. Buccaneers was in the top 5 last week.
Oh, yeah.
They're out of it this week. They're moved down to number 6. Kansas City stays at number 1.
Good job.
Number 2 is still Pittsburgh. Number 3 is the Saints are still marching in. They're
Oh,
holding on
wow.
to third spot.
Oh, and that's without Drew Brees.
Taysom
Hill looked good.
Yep.
Who's number 4?
Number 4, the Rams moved in there. The Rams knocked the Tampa Bay
up
Buccaneers
6
out.
spots, I think.
They jumped. They
jumped.
jumped. And
who's
then,
number 5?
Number 5 is staying with the Packers.
Packers.
So with that being said, brings us into our NFC game of the week.
Oh, who's that?
The Bears at the Packers.
Ooh, good game.
Good game.
Good rivalry game.
Good game. Now that's Sunday night football.
Sunday night. Oh, you didn't let me get.
So
I didn't get to do it.
You want to go ahead and bring that in?
Sunday night football
Is your NFC game of the week.
Woohoo!
Bears at the Packers. The Bears, they're not sure who their starting quarterback's going to be in this game yet. They're still undecided if it's going to be Nick Foles, if it's going to be Trubisky.
Back? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Packers are coming off a pretty devastating loss to the Colts.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about them in a moment, I'm sure. But I'm going Packers, man. Who you got?
I'm going with the Green Bay Packers myself.
Yeah,
man.
and that's a big
It's hard
rivalry
on-
there.
yeah,
That's a
very
big
big.
rivalry there.
Old
the Bears
school
and
rivalry.
Packers. We got your lock of the week.
You got a lock.
Got the lock of the week. I didn't get my lock last week,
Yeah, I want to get.
and I didn't get it earlier this year.
That's 2.
And it's not the Pittsburgh Steelers this week.
No, who is it?
It's the Chargers at the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh, that's a lock, huh?
That's a lock, man.
Well, it depends what the lock is. Who's winning?
Well,
Who you got?
if the Chargers have that defense, man, that can really kind of,
Yeah.
if the weather's right, then their defense might play better.
Kubert looking good.
Weather could be an option. The Buffalo Bills are coming off a bye.
Mm-hmm.
Your lock of the week this week's Buffalo Bills.
Who you got?
Lock it in, Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills it is.
Got it.
Josh Allen, that team.
Now, what about upset of the week?
Who's your upset of the week, B-Rad?
Upset of the week just happens to come on Monday night.
Monday night football. Monday night football.
You went a little flat there for a second.
Well, because you're throwing me off on the game and the order these games are talking
Well, we got to
about.
kind of mix up here a little bit. It's Thanksgiving week.
It is.
But what is it?
Monday night football.
This is your upset of the week,
upset
folks.
of the week.
The Seattle Seahawks are favored at 5.5 points over the Eagles that we were just talking about. That could win their, not win the division, but go into first place in their division at 3-6-1.
Whoa.
What are you whoa-whoa-whoing?
How's that an upset of the week? Is that because of the odds you're talking about?
Talking odds here.
Oh,
bud.
so
I'm
you're
talking the
scaring
data
me.
that I compile on the internet.
But we do straight up picks, though.
So-
Why are you bringing odds in this?
Because if you take the Eagles, you got yourself an upset. That's what I'm telling you at home right now. Take the Eagles if you want the upset of the week. If you want to be outstanding and upset your friends, take the Eagles. On Monday Night Football at home in Philadelphia, where they're desperate for a win
And they could lead the division.
against a defense that's pretty freaking weak.
Yeah.
Seattle's very vulnerable on the road.
Yeah. Well, who you got?
And Philadelphia's planning to take first place in their division at
well,
possible 4-6-1.
Carson Wentz.
Who you got?
Seahawks.
I do too. I got the Seahawks.
wash.
I'm not falling for the upset,
That's a wash.
but I can see it happening.
Oh, goodness.
Rewind it, come next Tuesday and see what happens. So these other games we got going on, there's some good ones, there's some tough ones.
Yeah.
Dolphins are going to the Jets. They're 0-10.
Hey.
They might get their first win, but I doubt it because they're going to bring Tua back.
Oh, yeah. That was a crazy
We
deal.
watched on that one with the Dolphins. I'll tell you a good one, though, man, is going to be the number 11 Titans at the number 10 Colts.
Wait, but hold on a second,
Back
B-Rad.
up. Hold on,
B-Rad.
back up.
Here, so far, you're saying we're not different in any games.
No, we washed,
God dang. So that means I got to do another punishment regardless.
unfortunately, bud.
You know what that means?
You still only got one this year.
Yeah, but you know what that means?
Who knows?
You're on a roll.
Looks like I'm off the roll. That sucker looks empty.
Well, I guess
You know what? You could restock that, probably get a lot of money.
I'm going to go plant it outside. You seen them people planting these?
Yeah. I've seen it. So that's a tough game to call, man. Titans and Colts. Unfortunately,
It
we
is.
both lost. We both took the Colts.
Colts it is.
For those that don't know, we do pick our teams before we start filming.
Oh, we got to.
And then we jot down and we figure out what's different so we know what to talk about.
It's not scripted. We're not like fake wrestling.
There's no script. That's for
Hey,
sure.
you know what's another good game, though, is the Arizona
these?
Cardinals and the Patriots. Wow. This could be the first time Patriots don't make the playoffs in a long time.
The Patriots are sitting at 4-6 this year.
That's crazy.
That's too bad.
And I actually went back and forth in that game, but I ended up with the Cardinals.
The Cardinals are much like who'd the Patriots just lose to?
No,
it was Texans.
Texans, yeah.
And Deshaun Watson, he scrambles around a little bit, and that's exactly what the Cardinals are probably going to do to him. So, yeah, the Patriots, man, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Your time is done in New England, at least for this year.
Right.
You still got probably one of the best, at least the best active coach in the league. So don't give up there.
Don't give up there, but hey, B-Rad. The rest of our games are going to be listed at the end of the video. You got a shot looking over here. What do you got?
Can I tell you something real quick, bud? Because I did some fun facts for Thanksgiving. I just got to throw this one out there.
Go ahead, I'll let you.
Pittsburgh is 10-0, and they just beat a 1-9 team, wasn't it? What's Jacksonville? 1-9.
2 maybe.
I got it. 1-9.
Oh wow.
Pittsburgh, be proud of that. Hey, Jacksonville, if you're a Jaguar fan, you have never played on Thanksgiving Day. You're the only team in the NFL that's never played on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's a good fun fact.
That's enough fun facts. I got a shot here. I don't know what we're going to call it. Feel free to call it. This one's a little different than last week, but same color. This one here is a shot of tequila.
Ooh.
Put that in your shaker with a half a shot of triple sec, a half a shot of lime juice. Shake it up, pour in your cup, drop a little cherry grenadine in there, and you got yourself a Chief Shot.
Chief Shot.
Who you got?
Wow, you can taste the tequila.
Well, tequila's,
I drink a few of those, my shirt comes off. You don't want to see that because it's got 3 patches.
Keep it together, bud.
Keep it together.
Okay.
Hey.
Composure.
Like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Thanks for watching. Who you got?
Who you got? Happy Thanksgiving.
Come on, Charlie Brown. I'll hold the ball and you kick it.
Hold it? Ha! You'll pull it away and I'll land flat on my back and kill myself.
But Charlie Brown, it's Thanksgiving.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, one of the greatest traditions we have is the Thanksgiving Day football game. And the biggest, most important tradition of all is the kicking off of the football.
Is that right?
Absolutely. Come on, Charlie Brown. It's a big honor for you.
Well, if it's that important, a person should never turn down a big honor. Maybe I should do it. Besides, she wouldn't try to trick me on a traditional holiday. This time I'm gonna kick that football clear to the moon!